Hello and thanks for joining my introduction and demonstration of LYNQ MES. We have a really simple agenda today. We are going to have a quick introduction of LYNQ and who we are, touch on connectivity, and then a high-level demonstration of LYNQ's MES platform. But first, just some background on LYNQ. LYNQ developed commercial MES software in 2008. Our solution extends and enriches ERP software with a plug-and-play manufacturing operations management solution to provide an MES for a fraction of the typical cost. Today, our software improves the effectiveness of more than 10,000 resources, increasing efficiency, productivity, and profitability of manufacturers. Our software is highly configurable and currently supports both discrete and process-based manufacturers across 15 industries with strong reference in plastics and rubber, metal fabrication, electronics, food and beverage, and industrial equipment. The solution we provide is built around the International Standard for Manufacturing Operations Management, IEC 62264. Resource management deals with the resources required to manufacture, for example, machines, tools, labor, and materials. Definition management deals with the rules to produce a product, for example, standard product routing. Detailed scheduling deals with optimizing the use of resources to meet production requirements. Dispatching deals with the transfer of what needs to be made to equipment and personnel through the use of job lists. Execution management deals with the flow of production through the sequence of operations as defined by the routing. Data collection deals with gathering, compiling, and management of data from production. Tracking deals with the summarized real-time status reporting of personnel and equipment being used to produce a product. This includes the current operating conditions, as this may impact on your schedule. Performance analysis deals with reporting of performance information and includes resource-based analysis such as overall labor effectiveness, OLE, overall equipment effectiveness, OEE, and total effective equipment performance, TEEP, and product-based analysis such as cycle times, procedural efficiencies, and production variability. Everything needs to be integrated to get the benefit. Now, historically, these requirements have been met by different solutions that are either costly to integrate or can't be integrated as they are so disparate. Why are we reinventing MES? Well, because we provide all of this in one configurable plug-and-play solution. A solution that helps you to plan, that's effective scheduling of resources with online plans and interactive job lists. Track, that's real-time data collection, tracking of employees, equipment, and jobs. Automate, automatic data collection from machines and other devices. Analyze, world-class factory performance analysis with loss visualization, and optimize paperless shop floor with downtime alerts and collaborative messaging. LYNQ MES has certified integration using web services to multiple ERP solutions that are on the market today. It can automatically read performance data from over 140 native drivers to the most common PLC I/O devices, including Allen Bradley, General Electric, Honeywell, Mitsubishi, Siemens, Toshiba, and more, and offers custom integration or plugins to other shop floor applications like Bartender or iGraphics. Okay, so now I'm going to provide you with a short overview demonstration of LYNQ MES. Okay, so we're going to open from the browser. There's no need to sign in due to Windows authentication allowing a single sign-on. It's predominantly web-based software. It allows you to run from any device with a browser and supports both cloud and on-premise deployment. However, there is a desktop scheduling client, and this is deliberately desktop to deliver a better user experience for planners. It's a bit like comparing Excel online with your Excel on your desktop. You get far more power through the desktop. LYNQ MES software has two license accessing models to choose from, lifetime or subscription, and the primary licensing basis is by name resource. A name resource is a manufacturing employee, machine, or work center that you wish to plan, track, automate, analyze, or optimize. LYNQ MES also includes unlimited users for management or administrative employees not directly involved in production and where scheduling and/or data collection is not required. required. The software is aligned to the international standard as mentioned earlier, and as you can see from the menu. As we heard earlier, the main purpose of the solution is to improve the effectiveness of your employees and machines. So in the time that I have, I'm unable to provide you with a full demo, so I'm going to focus on one of the many insightful reports, loss management. So right at the very top of the screen, you're seeing loss management by equipment, but this could equally be loss management by employee. And I've selected 8 machines, and I'm looking at the month of January 2020. Now right at the very bottom of the screen, this report gives you complete visibility and reasons why your resources are not 100% effective for 100% of the time. But more importantly, it shows you the difference between calendar hours 6,696 and effective hours 3,141. Now effective hours are based on the good quantity produced for the selected resources and time period. So you're really seeing a difference of over 3,555 hours lost, and at an average cost rate per hour of $35, this equals around about $124,000 per month lost. Our job is to help you close that gap, and you can set default rates providing financial loss visualization that includes percentage, hour, rate and revenue, and this clearly provides management focus so that loss can be targeted, reduced and or eliminated, and this invaluable information helps to drive continuous improvement, bringing your manufacturing processes under control with greater efficiency and productivity as a result. This information starts to build from the moment you begin to use the software. Okay, so now let's take a look at each loss category, starting with loading loss or planned loss. The job of the planner is to minimize this while maximizing order fulfillment. Now he or she does this by using the APS client we mentioned earlier. Let's take a closer look. The APS client is a powerful finite capacity planning tool, allowing you to define your shifts and manage constraints from machines, tools, material and people. Use drag and drop or auto schedule to create an optimum plan that minimizes your loss from equipment being idle, being maintained and product changeover while maximizing your order fulfillment. Click Save and dispatch the plan to the shop floor terminals in various forms, including online tracking Gantt or interactive job lists. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so let's go straight to the main menu under dispatching. And let's look at the dashboard, and that is showing you your loading and order fulfillment. Now let's go into our online production plan, which is dynamic, displaying live activity from the shop floor. And let's see our equipment plan, which is showing specific machine loading. So you can see how that machine is loaded and its schedule. Finally, planned loss is visualized within the loss management report. So now we're going to take a look at unplanned loss, also known as availability loss, also known as uptime versus downtime. You could track all the time from the moment a worker arrives or a machine is switched on using highly configurable browser-based data capture terminals. You can also utilize barcode scanning and RFID peripheral to streamline your data entry process. So the employee's just logged in and now he's off to his place of work, and he happens to be a machine operator. And so now you can see he's currently in indirect downtime, and he's going to select a machine that he wants to work on. So selects the machine, now turns the machine on. Now the machine is in indirect downtime, no task, and it's going to select a work order job to start, and it happens to be a run activity. Clicks on the start button. Now the machine and the employee are both in direct uptime production, and so we're immediately collecting machine time and labor time against those resources. and from here, he can click on any of these big buttons there to record any downtime. So it clicks on general breakdown. Now you see that it's indirect downtime, general breakdown, and we know which job work order is affected by this downtime and what time that happened, and alerts and other issues can be triggered on the back of that downtime. And similarly, the employee can also record downtime by clicking on training or lunch or break there. So you could click on training, and now that employee is in indirect downtime training. And so now from here, the supervisor may want to take a look at what their resources are doing, so they can track the resources, the employees, the machines, and also the work orders, the jobs. So let's do that. So let's go into the dashboard tracking, and you can see right at the very top your orders and your products, and you can see your overall labor effectiveness for the 16 employees and your overall equipment effectiveness for your 7 machines. And we're going to click on status, and here you can see all of my employees. You can see that Dan is in indirect downtime training, and you can click onto the plate and drill into the detail and find out what time Dan arrived, what time Dan went to break. You can see his loss profile, and you can click on any actions there. There's a select group of actions that can be extended, but you can put that employee in break or end the day or do other things as well. So now let's take a look at the machine. Back to the dashboard, status tracking of the machines. Here you can see all my machines, and you can currently see that this machine is in downtime, indirect downtime, and you can see its loss profile, similar sort of information really. And you have the actions button here where you can turn that machine off and do other things as well. So from here you can take a look at your job status or your work order tracking status. So I can see all of my live work orders, and I might want to apply filters to this data, customize it, bring other data in. So let's put some filters on, and from here, I might change the period, but I could go from orders that are in progress, or orders that are running late, or orders that are scheduled. So you can drill into that information and see the details. So here's a list of orders that are currently in progress. Again, you can drill into the individual work order, the job, to see the detail. Unplanned loss is visualized with the loss management report. Okay, so let's take a look at efficiency loss, also known as performance loss. Efficiency compares input versus output, and as such you need to report these to be able to measure it. Click on report. I'm going to put a quantity in. You can issue materials to the job and report output from a click of a button. LYNQ supports lot and bin environments for the purposes of traceability. I'm going to issue some or all of the materials. And if you report output slower or faster than expected in your routing, you're prompted to give a reason for efficiency gain or loss. You can configure tolerances for when an operator should be prompted. You can see the quantity reported today. So what's really great about LYNQ is you can use powerful webhook integration to third-party applications for barcode label printing and quality management subsystems. If you can't find the report or workflow for the many canned reports within the product, then LYNQ MES is easy and quick to integrate with and customize using the Microsoft Power Platform and tools such as Power BI, Power Apps and Power Automate. And if you don't have the Microsoft Power Platform skills in-house, then our services team are around to help you. Efficiency loss is visualized from the loss management report. Now we're going to take a look at quality loss. Productivity compares output over time, but not all output is good quality. You can report whether output quality is good or bad and give a reason code for bad output to provide greater insight. So let's go to the workbench, and we're going to go in and report. I'm going to report quantity of scrap, and now I'm going to put a reason code in, and I'm going to click on report. So a tolerance prompt comes up, and now I'm going to just click on OK, and I've reported that scrap there. You can see a quantity of 2 reported today. Quality loss is visualized within the loss management report. Knowing that your overall equipment effectiveness is 64% is great, but knowing where the 36% loss went is invaluable. Reducing loss by just 5% typically delivers an ROI in less than 6 months from the moment you start using LYNQ. There are many ways you can reduce loss. Each classification has its own particular countermeasures. LYNQ also helps avoid loss with automated data collection, management alerts, instant messaging, and paperless shop. Let's take a closer look at these capabilities. With over 140 industrial drivers, you can automatically collect data from machines and other devices to drive accuracy and efficiency. This is a simulation tool, but the signals and data transmissions that you're seeing mirror the signals and data that would be created from the actual machines in your factory. So let's have a look at this. So if I start the simulation tool, you'll start to see tags coming off the machine, quantity tags, both good and bad quantity. The orange symbol means scrap quantity. Now if I go back into the workbench and refresh, you can see now the quantity today is 36. Go back to the simulation tool, you can see the quantities increasing, and back to the workbench, refresh again, and again you can see the quantity gone up to 44 and scrap 7. Back to the menu, and now let's take a look at alert maintenance. This is a list of pre-configured alerts which you can extend by creating your own. A common alert used by customers is the employee performance alert. If employee performance drops below a predetermined threshold, an alert can be triggered and automatically sent to the production supervisor or ops manager. You can determine the schedule of alerts and how they are delivered. In this example, I have them firing off every minute and generating a production issue. So let's take a look at the issue log and see that alert. Here you can see the alert, and you can see it's a performance alert, and the performance is abnormal. So if I go to employee status tracking, I can see that one of my employees, Dean Cook, has an alert associated with them. So if I click on the alarm symbol, I can see that exactly when Dean's performance dropped and for how long. In addition to alerts, LYNQ provides instant messaging capabilities. Messages can be sent from the top floor to the shop floor and vice versa to keep the focus on production. So the employees just created a message, material shortage, and is going to send that to their supervisor, who will see this message pop up on the message center. So you see there's quite a few messages there, but there's the message right at the very top, material shortage from Dan. And the supervisor can respond accordingly, either sending a new message back or deleting the message. LYNQ MES also provides you with paperless shop capabilities. Checklists, assembly instruction, CAD drawings and other documentation can be made accessible to your operators on the shop floor terminals. Let's go into the document library. This is where you can associate documents with work orders, operations, stock codes, work centers, machines and employee records. You can attach forms that can be populated. You can also connect with document management systems or your ERP system. For instance, you could be storing the final revision of a drawing that can be accessed by clicking on a URL link attached to the work order or the part. So let's take a closer look at this. So I'm going to click on the attachments button. I'm presented with all the attachment related to this work order. I'm going to click on the inspection form, populate it, save it against the work order, and then I'm going to go into an assembly training video which I can view. So this is a really effective way of sharing documents around the factory so that you're not losing them, and it further helps improve your manufacturing operations. You will be pleased to know that LYNQ MES supports multiple languages including English, French, Spanish, German, Portuguese and Turkish. So in summary, LYNQ MES is one solution that can help you optimize manufacturing workflow by integrating your planning and production activities with an all-in-one solution. It's highly configurable, built on next-generation web-based technologies, and it's easily configured for any industry and any device, providing anytime access. It provides a typical ROI of less than 6 months from an increase in effectiveness of your resources being managed. It's insightful. You can gain instant insight with out-of-the-box world-class factory performance analysis and loss visualization of your employees and equipment. It's quick to deploy. LYNQ provide rapid fixed-priced implementations in less than 12 weeks. It provides you with machine connectivity, allowing you to automatically capture data from your machines and other devices with more than 140 industrial drivers to the most common PLC and I/O devices supporting Industry 4.0. Now that you've seen LYNQ MES, just imagine what you could achieve in your business. Want to learn more? Visit our website and get in touch with our highly skilled team, or book a one-to-one demo, or attend one of our industry-focused webinars. So get in touch. We want to hear about your specific challenges and help you to increase efficiency, productivity, and profitability within your manufacturing. Thanks for watching today.